Hello, Earth. How are you? The Susan Reed trial isn't boring, is it? So on Friday, we saw a man who works for the FBI who flirts a lot with their girlfriends, and he had met Karen and he called her the weed whacker because she was weed whacking, which made me like her. Like, oh, you know how to use like major tools in your front yard. Like, the more I learn about her, the more I like her. So they start flirting, and also those texts are really funny. And so I guess they, cross paths, and apparently there was a kiss shared. I'm wondering, is it possible that she didn't believe that they didn't kiss in Aruba, so she just wanted a little revenge, and then when she got to that point, she realized, this guy seems a little clingy and he might be a problem, and I actually really do like John, and now I feel like we're even and we can move forward. And so she blew off the FBI guy, and then he's still really clingy, and they all end up at the waterfall together. And then he's like still tagging her in text while she's like all over John apparently at the bar, and like, take the hint, sir. And then she drops off John at the house at 34 something Massachusetts, and everybody's drunk and apparently violent, and I think he got injured. I think he got ganged up on. I think he got injured badly, and they realized, we're gonna lose our asses, we're gonna lose our jobs, we're gonna lose everything we have, so let's make it even worse and kill him, and then we'll pull him out to the street and we'll say he was hit by a plow. And when Karen showed up in a panic, they were like, perfect scapegoat, she's the plow. That's kind of what I think happened. And then it's just a really awful coincidence that a guy with the power to be alone with the evidence for a long time and potentially create a cracked taillight that wasn't there before. I don't care what Jen McCabe says. She does not look at the crack, and the crack was not there. And she's being cross-examined, and he's like, you said that there was a crack, right? And then they show a picture, and it is of a missing red taillight with a couple of shards left. And she's like, see, it's cracked. I'm like, you are insufferable, and your fake smile is really getting to me. So then God, her defense attorney is astounding. So then he's like, and did you destroy your phone? And he's like, no, I threw it away. Who throws away phones? You can trade them at the very least, or hold on to them in case you need it as backup when you break your new one. But not only that, no, I didn't destroy it. I just threw it away. And if I don't remember doing it, but I would have removed the SIM card for safety, and I would have destroyed the SIM card for my own identity theft, et cetera, et cetera. And so the very last thing on Friday is his question of, did you throw your phone, did you drive to a military base, throw your phone into a dumpster, and throw your SIM card in another dumpster? And he says no. And the judge's like, that's the last question. See you in 4 days. And it's just like, wow, is this TV? The cliffhangers in this trial, there's never been anything like it. It's astounding. And then we get 1 day, and then there's 4 days off. Why bother? Give the jury the whole week. Give everybody the whole week. Give this FBI agent a whole week to fucking stress, because he's not going to have a job. Absolutely. When he's done testifying, he's fired. I think a lot of people are losing their butts. That was exciting. But who the fuck cares about that? Because Nick Rekieta got arrested. And after one of the cringiest, most uncomfortable, holy shit, what's the matter with you? Someone call 911 on this man. I think he needs medical help. Streams I have ever seen. He deletes that first thing in the morning, gets arrested or gets pulled over in his neighborhood. And I thought, from the charges that I read before I saw, because it trickles out, I'm like, oh, child endangerment. He must have been pulled over and with coke and a gun. He's never getting out. Well, it turns out that there was a warrant because someone called in a child endangerment, and that makes all of the sense in the world. So he gets pulled over, says, no, you can't have permission to go into my house. No, you can't have the code. They knock on the door. A child answers the door. And the child refuses entry, and all the lawyers are so proud of Nick and the child for refusing entry. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing. I think kids should trust cops. I don't care if, well, it means he's a good lawyer. They were really proud of him for that. And I'm like, they used a battering ram to get into his house. And Sean is like, good job, Nick. And I'm like, is it though? Because now he has to pay for that door in addition to a potentially $500,000 bill, 25 years in prison. And does no one care that these kids were traumatized? These kids have been through enough. Having their front door broken down by cops would be absolutely terrifying. I have a customer. No, I don't. Oh, this is exciting. You just heard all the sirens and now there's someone running. I think I have to go. Like and subscribe.